pay over the pension fund contributions of workers. A court has since ordered that the council pay 38 million rand, but the municipality is yet to do this as it reportedly only has 97,000 rand left in its account. Themba Mfeka is the principal officer at the Municipal Workers Retirement Fund. Mr. Mfeka, good evening to you, and thank you for your time. Let's begin the conversation with whether the municipality dispute deducting pension funds, or should I say pension fund contributions from workers' salaries. If it doesn't dispute that, then where does the money go?
Good evening, Chloe. Good evening to the viewers as well. There is no dispute in as far as the deduction of contributions from members' salary is concerned. There's also no dispute as to the amount of money that the municipality is owing. In actual fact, the judgment as it stands at 38 million, as you have just said, is just a judgment for contributions for which we have been able to obtain that judgment. Other than that, the balance of the money has gone beyond 100 million rands that the municipality is owing.
Sure. That's
so
a lot of
steps taken.
Yeah. Sorry to keep interrupting. So if the actual amount is above 100 million rand, how far back does this issue of the non-payment or the non-pay-over of monies from the municipality into their pension funds?
We started to understand the situation clearly as far back as 2007, when we took over the administration in-house. Then we started instituting court actions. But before we did that, we started negotiating with the municipality to ensure that contributions are paid. Those negotiations did not result in any positive outcome. We then decided to take court action. So by 2012, the municipality was owing around 393,000 rands. And that was in September 2012. Remember, contributions are not paid and the interest is accruing on a monthly basis. By December of that year, the contributions owing, including interest, were around 1.2 million rands. Because of the court action that were taken, the municipality made a payment of about 790 million rands, which
Mr. Mfeka, I think we may have lost you. Are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm
All
saying
right.
after that, after 2012, the municipality did not make any further contributions. So this debt has been growing to 2016. In 2018, the municipality was owing 2019 about 56 million rands. And during those periods, we were going to court, obtaining judgments, and the municipality was appealing those judgments, avoiding execution.
Yeah.
So there were court actions.
Please continue.
There were court judgments and actions in 2019, 2021, 2023. In December, in fact, just to go back a bit, we had reached an agreement in 2021 with the municipality to pay the arrears and the contributions, which agreement was not honored. In 2023, September, we obtained a writ of execution, and in which case then we were attaching the assets, movable assets, including the bank account. Then there were discussions around that which were not really about the contributions that must be paid. They were about us releasing the bank account. So this thing has been going on since before 2011.
And so, as a fund, as a pension fund or a retirement fund, do you have a duty to inform the employees whose funds you are supposed to be managing here that there is this matter? And if they are aware, what is their response?
Yes, we do have a duty, and we've done so. The response we've been getting from the employees seems to be that the municipality does not have money. So they seem to be blaming the fund for continuously taking the municipality to court and taking the bank account. Just for an example, in December 2023, when we were in possession of the bank account, the union went to court to obtain a interim judgment, interim order to get the bank account released. That action was opposed and opposed successfully. So they are aware, and they feel like the fund shouldn't be taking such drastic action against the employer.
Yeah. Very quickly on this question, is the municipality liquid? In other words, does it have money?
Well, from what we hear, the municipality doesn't have money. But for example, we are aware that in the financial year 2023-2024, they received an amount of 128 million rand as a equitable share. In 2024-2025 financial year, they received, 2022-2023 received 128 million rand, 2023-2024 138 million rands. So it then says to me that they have been receiving this equitable share all this time. But what they have done, so that we do not see the equitable share coming into the bank account, they've changed bank accounts so that the bank account that we're holding does not receive the equitable share. It then goes to another account, which we still have to get it disclosed by the municipality, and we have received judgment to that effect.
Going back to the question around whether or not the employees, the very people whose monies, whose savings you are supposed to be managing, COSATU came out, I think it was early this month, it was on the 5th, an article came out with the headline that COSATU is calling on the Financial Sector Conduct Authority to probe the alleged misuse of workers' contributions by the Municipal Employees Pension Fund. Are you that fund that they are accusing you of misusing workers' monies? And if so, what is your response?
We're not the Municipal Employees Pension Fund. We are the Municipal Workers Retirement Fund. That would be a different fund within the municipal sector.
I see. So that's a completely different matter. All right. I just want to conclude the conversation then, Mr. Mfega, with this. And it was in 2019. As you've said, this matter goes back many, many years. In 2019, a judge says these words: frivolous defenses and non-payment of employees' pension fund contributions still remains unabated. What are your options after this, or with this kind of non-compliance, because that's what it is? Where does the pension fund adjudicator come into the equation, if at all?
The adjudicator doesn't come into the equation when the situation is already like this, because a separate court has already made judgments, and this matter is going on a different level. The adjudicator would have come in at the beginning, and once the judgment has been made by the adjudicator, or a determination has been made, then it will be enforced by court. So the adjudicator does not come into this matter as it is now. What what we're doing now is to try and ensure that the senior officials in the municipality take personal responsibility. We have received judgment to that effect. The judgment was passed on the 3rd of August 2024.
Yeah.
We now then carry on executing their judgment or enforcing their judgment so that we can then be able to get what we can get from the municipality and senior officials themselves.
Yeah.
When it comes to that judgment you just referred to, goes on to say that this is a criminal offense and therefore they must be held criminally liable. That has been very difficult to obtain those criminal proceedings taking place against employers who do not pay contributions. I think there is a disconnect between what the law says and what the criminal justice system can achieve in ensuring that these people are prosecuted.
At a time like this, when you have the workers eager to go and withdraw monies, at least a portion of their retirement funds, I would imagine workers at this municipality would not be able to exercise that option. Am I right?
It's almost impossible, difficult and almost impossible, because the system should be able to determine the vested portion, the vested component of the members' benefits by the end of August 2024. And these benefits have been outstanding since 2007 or a little bit before that. And the uploading and updating of the contribution hasn't been taking place all these years because of non-payment. So it's going to be impossible.
Final question. We have tried as a show to get the municipality perhaps to be with you at the same time as we are having this conversation. We have basically come to naught. We have struggled to get them. Does SALGA have a role to play because it speaks on behalf of municipalities in the country? Do they have a role to play here, you think?
I'm not certain whether they have a role to play in this because they are an association of employers. But I'm aware that at some point when you take a bank account of the municipality, they do contact you and plead for you to return the bank account so that there could be service delivery. This has happened to me before, where SALGA officials have contacted me about one of the municipalities in the Free State. But as to enforcing the payment of contributions, I'm not sure if they have a clear role to play.
Temba Mfeka, thank you very much for your time. He is the principal officer at the Municipal Workers Retirement Fund, and as